family. Whether it's those we live with, are related to, the people we choose, it's usually the source of both our greatest joy and greatest sorrow. It's the place where we find our most profound fulfillment and disappointment, or merely frustration. It's the place where we experience the messiness and wonder of life. During my life, I've known a family that was about as dysfunctional as they come, like many others. Growing up with parents divorced, with law cases, with drunkenness, with all that. And I've also known the blessing of 43 years of marriage and 5 children, the teasing, the fun round the table, the care for one another, made much easier by WhatsApp. All those speak of what family can bring. In a new report on families and households, a group that, with the Archbishop of York, we commissioned, we have a powerful tool which talks of the most important thing in the world, love. Love is what binds families and households together if we're to flourish. We're not talking about love as an emotional feeling. We're talking about love, which takes us into the realm of deep, sacrificial, enduring commitment to the flourishing of one another, even when flourishing is difficult. The kind of love that is at the very heart of the good news. For God so loved the world that he sent his Son, Jesus Christ, to live among us, to show abundant care and grace and mercy to the least likely people. We know just how tough life is for many families and households. The pandemic touched every aspect of family life. The cost of life living crisis means that many families are fighting for survival. Many children, far too many children and young people, grow up in the midst of conflict. Too many people are held back because of discrimination, division, deep inequality. Yet we have a challenge and a message of hope for the government and wider society. Put families first. Place the needs, priorities, and aspirations of families at the very center. And as a church, we must do the same. And we have a message to individuals, whether you're married, single, or in a couple. Commit to loving relationships of all kinds that build up one another. For the sake of our families and households, we have been asked to reimagine a kinder, fairer, more forgiving society. Kinder, because we all need the support, care, and love of others. Fairer, because we're all diminished when any are held back. Forgiving, because we all make mistakes. All depend on the mercy of one another and of God. So let's commit ourselves again to prioritizing family and household, to saying loudly and boldly that love matters.